So a lot of you guys may not know my personal story or our friendship and how it happened. And it starts with 40 years and 30 days. So my dad worked for 40 years. Never took a vacation. We never got to do a father-son trip. He was my hero in life. When he turned 50, I said, Dad, please take 2 weeks off so we can travel together. He said, no, you keep traveling, you keep doing it. At 60, once again, please take 2 weeks off so we can travel and do it. Finally, at 62, he retired. I was so excited. First father-son trip. After working 40 years, he retires. 30 days later, finds out he has stage 4 cancer and a year left to live. And oftentimes, life is not fair. We don't know what to do in those situations or how we're going to respond. And so what I decided to do was I helped run a leadership consulting firm that I co-founded. We work with Chick-fil-A. Some of you guys know that. I told Chick-fil-A, you get one mom and one dad. I'm going to move in and I'm going to take care of my father. He said, that's exactly what we had hoped you would do in a situation like that. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. We went through 9 rounds of chemo and 10 rounds of radiation. And at the very end, the doctor said, your father has 30 days left to live. And at that time, I had a license to take people down to Cuba. It was a way that we were doing cultural trips and charity trips. And I'd already had a trip on the books. My dad said, screw it. We always said we were going to do one father-son trip together. Take me off the chemo, take me off the radiation, and let's do one final trip, father and son. And on that trip that I already had planned was Ashley and a group of friends from her business school. And I flew down and I said, hey, if I have to refund all of your money, it's fine. But this trip will forever mean something to me and my father. I've got to bring him with me. And she said, no more talking. Don't worry about it. He's part of the group right now. And for the next 3 days, my dad had the best 3 days of his entire life because of this one. And she put him on the bus, and the first time my dad ever had Havana rum shots was because of Ashley.
Shocking.
And literally did karaoke on a bus because of Ashley. And did a bar crawl throughout Havana because of Ashley. And got in an old classic car because of Ashley. And when he's dying of cancer, had a fucking Cuban cigar because of Ashley. We got back, and indeed he passed away 3 weeks later. And it's my most cherished memory that I have with my father. Someone who passed away because of cancer, a cause that we're all rallying around here today because we care and we probably all know someone who's battled this disease. And so when Ashley said, hey, I'm going to put myself out there, I hate public speaking. I hate asking people for money. I go, I've got an idea. Our friends may not be rich, but we sure as hell know how to party. And so she said it would be amazing if we could get 2 incredibly organized and amazing people to get 25 to 30 incredibly organized and socially connected people to come together in our city for this cause that affected so many